Hello everyone and welcome to Shulitech classes. In our last video, we have studied about what is AI project cycle. We understood the process of AI project cycle and the steps of AI project cycle. And today we will understand the first stage of AI project cycle, that is problem scoping. So without any further ado, let's get started. It is a fact that we are surrounded by problems. They could be small or big, sometimes ignored, or sometimes even critical. Many times we become so used to a problem that it becomes a part of our life, isn't it? And our motive to create an AI project is to find a solution to these problems. And to create an AI project, we follow AI project cycle. And the first step of AI project cycle is problem scoping. In this step, we set a goal for the AI project. We try to understand the various parameters that affect the problem. Means we try to understand the problem so that we can have a vision to solve it. And to define a problem, first of all, we use 4W's canvas. The 4W canvas help us in identifying the key elements related to the problem so that the picture becomes clearer while we are working to solve it. The 4W's are who, what, where and why. The very first canvas is who canvas. The who block helps us in identifying the people getting affected directly or indirectly due to the problem. Under this, we find out who are the stakeholders of this problem and what we know about them. Stakeholders are the people who face this problem and would be benefited with the solution. This is the who canvas. In this, we note down the answers for two questions. The first question is who are the stakeholders, and the second question is what do we know about them. The second canvas is what canvas. In this stage, we try to understand the nature of the problem. This is the what canvas. In this, we note down the answers for two questions. The first question is, what is the problem? Here, we note down the problem. And the second question is, how do you know that it is a problem? Here, we can put the evidences to prove that the problem that we have selected actually exists. Here we can paste the newspaper articles or the media announcements that explain about the problem. After what canvas comes where canvas. Here we focus on the context or the situation or the location of the problem. This block will help us look into the situation in which the problem arises, the context of it, and the locations where it is prominent. And the last canvas is why canvas. In this canvas, we think about the benefits which the stakeholders would get from the solution and how it will benefit them as well as to the society. Once the four canvas are ready, we summarize them in a tabular form, and for that we write problem statement template. So the problem statement template helps us to summarize all the key points into one single template so that in future whenever there is a need to look back at the basis of the problem, we can take a look at the problem statement template and understand the key elements of it. Here we have the format of a problem statement template. This cell of the first row contains the findings of who canvas. Means we write about who are the stakeholders. Here we have the findings of what canvas. Means we write about the problem. Here we have the findings of where canvas. Means we write about the context or the situation of the problem. And here we have the findings of why canvas. Means about the benefits of the solution of the problem. And for a better understanding, let's do a practice question. And the question statement is like, assume you are working as an IT head of an IT company. Due to the COVID pandemic, all employees are working remotely. Remote employees throughout the company should be able to connect with one another in a smooth and simple manner without being bombarded with irrelevant and unwanted communications. However, with so many professionals working there, emails can get mixed up and even lost. This leads to the loss of productivity plus a couple of communication issues. You propose that all employees use an instant communication app so that only official mails are sent over the email. Taking this as a problem, create an ideal problem statement template. So first of all, let's try to create 4W canvas. The first W is who, means who are the stakeholders, means who are the people who are facing this problem and would be benefited with the solution. And in the given problem, the stakeholders are the employees who are working remotely, right? Then the second W is what, means what is the problem. And here the problem is that they are getting irrelevant and unwanted mails frequently. The third W is where, means the context or the situation or the area where the problem is arising. And here in the given situation, problem is coming from different departments. And the last W is why, means why is it important to find out a solution to this problem and what is the solution. So here an ideal solution would be create a communication app and email should be used only for formal work messages. Now, with the help of these 4Ws canvases, we create the problem statement template like this in its proper format. And from the problem statement template, we can define the problem. And the problem definition for the given problem is, our remote employees have a problem that they are getting irrelevant and unwanted mails frequently from different departments. An ideal solution is to use the communication app and email should be used only for formal work message. So in today's video, I try to explain the first stage of AI project cycle, problem scoping, with the help of an example. I hope this video would be helpful to you. In our next video, we will cover the second stage of AI project cycle, means data acquisition. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. See you in our next video. Till then, take care and bye-bye.